lines up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly.
They go to the ground.
They're trailing by 10 to Illinois. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clinton. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Falcons will have it first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give from the gun. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to... Touchdown, Air Force! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And the running back gets a 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Tuggle. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Coleman. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Got it in the middle. It's Barker. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll go to the air. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out, trying to get it in. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Discards him with the stiff arm. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on. Okay.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll do it himself. Looking for room at the 25. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. He'll keep it himself. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Pressure coming, showing off the arm. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Turning it on! And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Barker. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The sure hands. It's high. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's high. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
Like, you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Air Force Falcons taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Falcons offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Makes the grab. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Unloads it left. He's got it. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Falcons want to move quickly.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's McClure. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. He'll keep it on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. He'll run for it. Shoots his way for more. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He leaves it with his back. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Tulsa's offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Looking for a crease. It's Lindsey. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. With the catch, it's Smith.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Tulsa wasting no time. Running to the left. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch. Get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the first and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Back to pass on second down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
Slams it ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Now up by 7 points here in the second. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over Louisville. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grab near the marker. It's McClure. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. The give to the tailback. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Falcons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Reads it, fires complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Complete on the shuffle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's McClure. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. It's complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught close to the marker, it's McClure. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. From the red zone, it's Mitchell. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Well, listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to fire deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Right on the money. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. What a grabble on the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And it looks as if they're going to try try field goal. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Lindsey. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the air on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. You can break this down a lot of ways, but on that play, the quarterback just believed his guy was better than the defense.
And he was really right. And anytime you get pressed man where that corner on the outside is all the way up on the line of scrimmage, trying to get hands on that wide receiver. If I win right away, oh, man, you can make a big play on the outside, and he makes a big play for his quarterback.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. He splits the upright. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
And the Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on second and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Picks up the first down, still moving. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Tulsa! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the running back made the catch along the sidelines, but he tripped it out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap on third down. That's reeled in. It's McClure. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gonna look downfield again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Clinton. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Going to swing it on second down. It's on target and complete. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Power football with the run. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Falcons can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's McClure. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Falcons.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by just 1 over Rutgers. Just another week in the Big...
There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for space, it's empty.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. On into the middle, it's Smith. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Going to the run, it's Lindsey. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Grab near the sticks. It's Lindsey. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. He's got it. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Tulsa wasting no time.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
On target to the left. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Trying to run, it's Lindsey. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. He makes a grab. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Tulsa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Catch in the middle, it's Clinton. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Falcons are flying down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they snap this game.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Makes the grab. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Nevada is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Reno. They're trailing by 11 to San Jose State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Nice move there. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Toss to the outside. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And they kick it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line, David Holmes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now up 20 in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Under fire. Can't make the connection. Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. Tulsa will kick off and will get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Air Force Falcons offense will get the first crack at it here. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be third and long. They'll run play action. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. The Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Golden Hurricane offense gets its first crack in this game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and look for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. So now it's second and long. Tight end now in motion. To the ground with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Finds a man on the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. You got to communicate.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Unloads quickly. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Now the play fake. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the... Great prove this field position. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Throwing right. Complete downfield. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Off off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Fires one high and deep. Touchdown, Air Force! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Lindsey. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Green. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've been able to get the ball out of their own end nicely. 1st and 10 from the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. Going for the big play. Caught at the 25. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And on just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. From the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. It's been a great way for the service academies to stay relevant in major college football by having prolific ground game.
Yeah, then those ground games are a pain in everybody's you-know-what. I mean, they drive you nuts, the triple option, because so much discipline. I mean, they're so good at running what they do. They don't do a lot, but they're going to hit you right in the mouth and run the football.
That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Working that left side now.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Falcons will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds and just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports. game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy midshipmen, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. We're looking forward to it all week. And the Falcons will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Navy's offense will go to work first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And, David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. So Air Force's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point, and I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Here's the pressure. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turning it on. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Wants to fire on second down. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy. And the defense will corral the play. Goes at the Falcons send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And Navy will go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the option. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The run from the shotgun. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Stopped in the backfield. Three yards. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Got his man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Wall. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The good news is it was complete. The bad news is not enough for the first down. Punt team headed out. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Picks up the first down. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Falcons want to crank the tempo. They're going to ride this running back. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Falcons. A great catch and run for 6.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. He does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Arkansas State. Anything can happen.
Oh, he's got some space. He turns this into a nice game and gets down to avoid the hit. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The option look. He'll keep it himself. Now the toss. Turns it on in midfield. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Might as well give it to him again. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll go to the fullback. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's long. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give out of the gun. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The bull forced a bull-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Navy offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Needed to get to the 45 for the 1st down. Stopped a little bit short. You'd think this is the go area on 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mitchell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And Navy will go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Mitchell. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. And the returner is stopped. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Give to the big fullback. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a fumble on the play. Bounced right back to them. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mitchell. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense... And I know that didn't give up the touchdown, got a little bit of momentum, not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Run it with the fullback. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Takes a handoff. It's Mitchell. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 5 receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Got it in the middle. It's McClure. Stop it. At the 4-yard line, it's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team?
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
And here comes the Navy offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Sends it back in motion. Using his feet. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Pressure got to him. Couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. Got a little space. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the ground game. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man down the middle. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. And the Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. The official says no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And Navy will go back on Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. Really nice job to get him past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's got an open man. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. He'll do it himself. And that's a very productive first down play of bringing up 2nd and 3. Running back searching for a hole. Fighting off the defender. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. On the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. On the move, it's Porter. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Trying the left side. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Quick pass on the fly motion. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. On the option. He'll keep it himself.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
He'll toss it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Setting up the screen. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Turn. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Navy!
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Temple is just steamrolling its way to victory today. No way the experts saw this coming. A lead that just keeps growing and growing. They're up by 24 over Colorado State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down, he'll throw it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The bull force, the bull-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Finds his man. It's Clinton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Mitchell. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. Catches it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Got a man. It's Massey. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Motion from the back. The give to the fullback. He'll be stopped short. Picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Now on the option. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now they're going to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Navy now facing 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Oh, he got loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, midshipmen! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They go right back to their man on second and goal. Touchdown, baby! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And, man, this thing looked like it was going the other way. How about this fourth quarter, man? What a swing of momentum. You throw up the goose egg, put multiple touchdown drives together, and taking the lead. What an exciting fourth quarter.
Into the end zone, the two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their left. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that fourth down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by 1 possession.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Rushes on him. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it. And that's the number one thing, avoid disaster here. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. Never a doubt. Final minute of play, guys, it's all tied up. Stage is set for some serious drama. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. Here's a hit. And he can't get it off, taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Under fire. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Falcons line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. This drive opens up at the 3-yard line. Give to the fullback. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clayton. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Big fullback's got it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. On the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown, midshipman! They jump on top here in OT.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Air Force. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. This is like that 2-foot punt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Now first down here in the second overtime. looking for space. It's Mitchell. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Falcons have pushed it inside the 20. Gives it on the option. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Falcons! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. Bring in the heat. They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Trying to escape and get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, they're after him. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Field goal is off the table. They have to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal here in overtime. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 4th and goal for the game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Navy! And they responded with a score of their own here in overtime.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass. The poise and the confidence.